Hello everyone, and welcome back to Nick's Customs. This episode is going to be pretty short, pretty unscripted, and I will just be talking about my Henry's Tunnel model. So, I made a new model for Henry's Tunnel because the last one was half of a shoebox, and I made this new one from a foam board, a rectangular box, and a bunch of paper in less than 1 week. So, I was pretty impressed with myself, not to pat myself on the back, but it takes me forever to make anything. So basically what I did was I took a foam board and then I measured out where I wanted the box to be and where I wanted to place the tracks. I cut holes in the box so that I could put 2 tracks across in each portal, and then glued the box down, taped it up, and then taped the top of the tunnel, the ceiling, the inner wall, and then just started piling the paper on. Now usually you'd use newspapers or some type of paper mache, but for this, for actually all of my terrain pieces, well, all 2 of them so far, I used just normal paper. I went with my old planner from school last year, and I just ripped out page after page. And then after that, I just went to my binders and ripped out page after page of stuff I didn't need, or just blank notebook paper. I mean, at the beginning of every school year, you get 5 binders and 5 stacks of notebook paper, and then you only use like half of one of those stacks. Or at least in my case, that's what happened. So, put some of it to good use. After I did all of that, I taped everything down, nice and secure. You wouldn't really have to do this step, to be honest, but on some of my other terrain pieces, the little paper balls that I use, the scrunched up bits, have been just kind of like falling out the sides or the back sometimes, so I just made sure to tape it down nice and secure. After that, I made a bowl of lukewarm water and dipped some plaster cloth in it, and then just went all over the model with strips to make the grass, the land, the terrain, basically. That's a very messy process, but yeah, it's worth it. Oh yeah, pretty much everything in this video is just me restating what Turtles did in his Windmill tutorial. So that's that. After letting it dry, I took the model outside and took a can of green spray paint and just went all over the place. Now, the green doesn't perfectly match up with my grass mat. I did find a can of paint that did closely resemble it. However, when I brought it up to the counter, the woman working there said that it was a recalled product, so I had to hold up the line and run back and grab something that looked similar to what I had, and then just check out with that. So it looks okay. I also had a previously used spray paint can of this rocky, gravelly texture, which I had tried to use on the front of the tunnel, but I ran out, so I just painted the tunnel by hand with some cream paint that I already had. I considered doing the brick details and the little keystones, but I decided not to. So after that, after the paint dried, I brought it back downstairs, and I sprinkled on some grass powder, some shrubbery, and 2 little trees at the top. All of those I bought at a hobby store. So after that was all placed where I wanted it to be, I put some glue spray on, and put more glue spray, and more, just to make sure everything was secure. And after that, it was basically done. I got this done in about less than a week, 6, maybe 6.5 days, but that's it. That's the tunnel. This video isn't short at all anymore because I just keep talking. So I'm gonna shut up and let you look at the tunnel in action. This new version of Henry's Tunnel will appear for approximately 5 seconds in my next episode. After that, it will probably never be seen again. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.